A lot of reports coming out right now discussing Oleksandr Usyk's next opponent, and right now it looks like he's gonna be in line with Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker for his next fight. That's what his manager is saying, that he wants that fight next. I know a lot of people are throwing out names like Jabataz, Erdo, a lot of other names, but up until this point, I never really heard anybody saying those names, because last year I was discussing that Usyk wanted to go back to cruiserweight after the Fury fight, the first one. And a lot of people just demanded the rematch for Fury, just had to happen so bad. And I was like, it's just not needed. You know what I'm saying? Just honestly, I was like, it's just not needed. And if you look at the last fight, it wasn't needed. You know, the last fight could have been Jai Patel and Usyk. But for all of a sudden, a lot of people want to see the fight now. Just doesn't make sense. Like I said, a lot of fans be 12 months behind, 18 months behind. They say things 12 months late when the fight is further apart than it was before. Usyk was ready to fight guys at cruiserweight last year, but now people are saying, well, let's see Usyk fight another guy who he fought before, another rematch. So instead of Usyk having 3 fights with 3 different opponents, he's had 3 rematches now. And I guess that's what the fans want. They want to see a fight they've seen already before against a guy they said that quit. And it just shows that a lot of this stuff isn't fact-based. They say, it's just my opinion. Oh, yeah, that's definitely just your opinion. Your opinion is that you wanted to see Usyk and Fury fight in a rematch, and that the fight that I was saying last year that should have happened, you didn't feel like should happen until Fury actually lost the second fight. It's like, I don't know. I feel like part of that reason is because people wanted to see if Fury was able to beat Usyk and defeat him. You can see from everybody not celebrating the win like they would have when Fury beat Wilder. It was a lot more celebration. But when Usyk beat Fury, it wasn't a lot of celebration going on. A lot of people aren't really celebrating the win and calling him the best, and he's just the greatest, and the best is Ali, and he needs a statue, everything like that. It's like a lot of stuff, you know, it's kind of watered down the way that people are giving Usyk credit. It's like they want to discredit him more than just give credit. And that goes to show that favoritism does play a part. But, you know, Usyk's going to be able to shut all that down. He knows that. He's a very smart man. His English might not be the best, but he's a very smart man. He knows the intentions of a lot of these people in this business. He knows that he wasn't famous until he was 34, 35. He knows that just 12 months ago they had Naomi anyway over him in pound for pound list. He knows all this. But that's why he's motivated to defeat Dubois just as much as Dubois is motivated to defeat him. And if Joseph Parker is the person that defeats Dubois, then Joseph Parker will be next as well. And that's going to be even more motivation for Usyk to close the door on all this stuff that's happening right now at the heavyweight division. But when they look back on last year or just the last 2 or 3 or 4 years, they'll realize in boxing, wow, we did miss out on a lot of guys fighting in their prime, and we got them at the wrong time. They're gonna say, what if Usyk would have fought this guy earlier? What if Fury would have fought Usyk earlier? What if Joshua would have fought Usyk earlier? It's gonna be a lot of what ifs. Now the big what if right now is, what if Dubois would have fought Usyk this year instead of last 2 years ago, which was something I said. It was early, and they just threw a fight together and put an opponent in front of him to see if he was gonna slow him down, and it didn't. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.